coming at me, yo. It was coming at me, yo.
You attacked the shit out of him.
It was coming at me. The guy was coming at me crazy.
What?
Yeah. Wait, I was moving. Take a ball.
I don't matter.
On this team, we fight for that itch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that itch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
All right, everybody, MattieC Sports for you and me. I got returning guest and the season finale here, Mr. Andrew, the Gladiator Valdina.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing on this blustery day, as they say?
That's a nice word right there, but I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm good. You're out in the cold, and I'm not toasty. You know that feeling when you got, like, the best layers of clothes, and then you just don't have socks? And you're like, it doesn't matter, and it's still cold.
If you don't have socks, you got to throw the slippers on because my slippers are drippers. You got to throw them on, brother. Your feet will thank you later.
That's true. That's true. It's just I got to find the other slipper. Oh, man. So when I last interviewed you, that was the 29th, your premiere as a pro. And It was a very good card. I liked it, and there were some good fights going on. How'd that pro debut feel that night?
Oh, yeah. I think, like you said, it was an awesome card. I'm happy that, I had a lot of other Lozon guys on it as well. And thankfully we all went, 4-0. And the pro debut, man, it was like out of a storybook how like perfect it went. And I don't throw that word around often, but like from start to finish, the training involved, even the weigh-ins, like the fight itself, the post-fight interviews and stuff, everything went perfect. And then all my teammates went out there and crushed it as well. So like I couldn't ask for a better night.
It was a really good night. And, I was next to your dad when you were fighting, and, we were lightly shooting the shit, I should say. Like, we were talking and like, oh, here comes your son, here he goes. And then you started to get him on the ground, and your dad like exploded. And your mom did too. It was great. Oh yeah.
They freaked this shit. You kidding me?
You guys took that front mezzanine over. That whole row was just your whole immediate family. So like, how did it feel? They were so close to you, and they're always by your side no matter what.
Exactly. They are always by my side. My whole family is, man. And but they always take that one spot in the $65 section. Actually, Polvea just upped his price to the $75 section now. But
yeah, I know.
But no, it's awesome having them in that. I know where they are every single time. I see them before the fight anyway, just to really make sure I know where they are, because, after I do my cartwheel into the ring and stuff, I always point my hands at them and say, like, I'm ready, let's go. And, it's just awesome having them there every fight. I'm fortunate. A lot of fighters don't have that luxury of having their own family like at each and every single one of the fights. So, in the grand scheme of things, I'm very fortunate, and I'm grateful to have them there all the time.
And your dad, Big Johnson, man, he is the absolute coolest dude ever.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. He's like the coolest fight dad ever.
He loves being a part of the boys, too.
Yeah, he's with the Pico crew.
Yeah.
But, yeah, your dad's like a MMA fight gang in his own.
Yeah.
So that night against Rob Fuller, yes, it was a very well-deserved win for you. And, it's always great. nobody's like as OG as you. Like nobody has that particular song that sticks with them, and it's always good to hear the Jim Croce "I Got a Name." And I still haven't seen a person that consistently can say that's their own. Like, you know what I mean? People like put a popular song or stuff like that, but they don't stick to one original song. I mean, I've known that song forever, and I'm sure you have too.
Yeah. No, I'm
So,
happy with that song my own, honestly. I can't think of any other fighter that has it as their walkout. I hope I heard some things like if you make it to like UFC and stuff, they might shut your song down, your walkout song, if it doesn't get the crowd pumped up enough. Like they want something more like let's go. But man, I hope they let me keep it when I make it to that level, because that's a hell of a walkout song. And I think people won't think this, but it will get the crowd going. Are you kidding me? I like it. I like that people are starting to know the words a little bit with each fight now. And, when I was walking out before I made that turn to, throw the arms up, I heard some friends of mine singing along to it, and it got me pumped up.
and then the after effect, you hear it again. It's like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. It's an awesome walkout song. I love the song. I play it all the time. It's a jam.
And I heard the Creedence Clearwater the other day. I was like, that's pretty dope. He's got a good selection of classics, man.
I love CCI. Actually, my roommate Tyler, he's the biggest CCI fan. Oh, he's out there right now. You can't see him, but he's just like, best song by them.
Yeah, well, tell him we're looking for a fight for him.
Hey, MattieC said we're looking for a fight for you. He says he doesn't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
I'll talk to the people. I think Lozon's been trying to.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go.
Special guest Tyler.
Yeah, January 7th, 170. Got to find somebody.
Yeah, somebody who isn't a wrestler, because he'll take you down. Grappler.
I think he's good with them, except for me. But like any other wrestler, dude, they won't take him down. I take him down usually on the reg, but
I've seen your videos, man. I'd be scared, like
Yeah, Tyler's a tough dude, but we can't keep hyping him up, man, because no one's gonna want to fight him. So we got to say he's like a trash can and stuff. Like
I have terrible striking. Okay, wrestling.
Okay. You can't even beat what was that dude's name? Gage Gooby. Oh, yeah, Gage Luby. You couldn't even beat him.
I'd throw some money on Gage. I don't know.
Gage Luby, you got him there.
What's the spread?
I'm like minus 750.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Smart money on Gage.
You got to put a parlay in it too.
What's that?
I was good. You got to put a 3-way parlay on that too.
Yeah.
So my thing with Rob Fuller, and I know he's like, I would call him a journey-ish man. I just think his way of doing things was pretty disrespectful in part of the pre-weigh-ins with you.
Yeah.
A lot of derogatory things, a lot of hateful things. And does that get you more amped up in just the way he was saying things? I don't want to go into detail just because like it was pretty vulgar and
No, it doesn't get me more amped up. I think it got the the fans and like my coaches and all the other people that were watching weigh-ins and saw the face-off. I think that got all of them amped up, which I love. You know what I mean? Because I don't have to promote the fight now. This guy just did it for me, and he just put the biggest target on his back. And out every single person, whether you're a fight fan or not, if you saw that video, they automatically want me to beat this guy. So I was very happy, so happy to do it. And I kind of get what he's doing a little bit though. Like I really don't take it personal as many, a lot of people probably like, wow, you're not going to take that personal. But I mean, he doesn't have any ground game, and he knew that his only chance of beating me, if there was one, was, standing with me and landing a lucky shot like he has to a few people in the past. And I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to get me emotional, so I didn't take him down. And it's in one ear, out the other, though. Whatever he says to me, I've heard a million times before, and it's another day in the office. Thanks for hyping the fight up, Rob. I bet you're actually an okay dude, like, afterwards, but you did it in a little bit of a distasteful way. And, if I had to say anything to you going forward, just be careful saying some stuff around like with your kid there. You know, his kid was there watching, you know, his dad weigh in and face off. And, you know, you got to say some stuff like that. What kind of role model is that, you know? But whatever, it's in the past. I'm happy I got the job done. And, you know, best of luck to him.
Well, I mean, and I'm not trying to say this in a bad way. He looks like the rapper Riff Raff. Those shades were killing me, man. I'm like, bro, oh God. Like, and when I was showing my wife the video, she's like, "Oh man!" And she was at the show, and she was going, "Beat that his ass! Like, get him, Valdina, go! Like, he sucks." I don't know if you heard. I know you were in your surrounding, but I don't know if you heard her screaming that.
Dude, I saw some videos of the fight afterwards, and I saw her like chanting and throwing their arms up and stuff. It's awesome. I love your wife. She's cool.
Well, Mrs. MattieC, she'll be more part of it somehow.
Are you guys both gonna be doing it on January 7th?
Yeah, she helps me set up and stuff, and she's more of the outside. So I'm mainly in the interview room, and then I have her like tell me like, "Hey, this fight's getting pretty good. Like, come out," and you know, then I go see the result, depending on who just won the fight and stuff like that. So it's, you know, Cage Titans is one of the funnest things around, you know, like just a lot of fun. And, you know, I met you a couple of fights after the Siegfried fight, and, you know, been buddies ever since, I think.
Yeah, of course.
But, you know, I've taken a liking to you. I mean, you even fought him hard, and now that you're a pro, like, I was like, damn, like he's ready. And I think it was smart what you said with like the Lausanne camp, and you, Joe being a smart guy was saying, hey, he's ready. So you came out and you came out strong. And now you got this card January 7th. So is there an opponent? Because this isn't airing for a while. Or is it still honestly, TBD?
I thought of this before. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to drop the opponent name because Cage Titans hasn't done it yet, but this isn't going to air until after they probably announce it anyway. So I'll say it here. I'm fighting this kid, Seth Basler. Okay. He's fought some big names before in MMA. He's fought Johnny Cupcakes. He's fought Jeff Perez, Manny Bermudez. He's in I'm going to run through this motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. I think he's a tough dude. He seems like a family guy, you know, and, you know, I appreciate, you know, the stuff he stands for and all that. But all that's going to get put aside. I'm going to sling a shin across his nostrils, and it's going to be a good night. I'm going to go 2-0.
I like all that sequence of what you just said. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. It sounds a little like personal touch I just threw, but at the same time, I think me and him both know that's going to happen. So I'm looking forward to it. Nothing's personal at all. It's I'm just looking to really just keep my momentum going. 2023 is going to be a huge year, and no better way to kick it off than Cage Titans on January 7th.
Yeah, and you know, it's always exciting to see you there, and you know, so it's better to see you in the cage instead of announcing. I mean, I'm not making fun of your announcing. I'm saying like it's cooler to see you fight. Maybe we can get Tyler to actually be an announcer for the fights. Not announcer, commentator.
Tyler would not be a good commentator. Listen, I love the kid as much as the next guy, but he's a little awkward when it comes to like a camera on him and some microphone in him. But I need him in my corner anyway. Come on.
He looks like he played hockey in the 70s.
He looks like Jim Croce.
A
little bit.
Yeah. He needs a little bit more curl, like heavier curl, like something like that. So with that, are you excited with this being your second pro fight? Do you feel like this is a good way to start your new year?
Of course. Of course. Seth is a tough dude. I've seen a lot of his fights at this point, and you know, I see him get tagged a lot. But he just keeps coming at you. I think he's tough. He's durable. I see myself getting a TKO or a submission in the first round. And I don't see you going past the first again.
And are you calling this now? This is what you're calling.
I mean, I'll call it. There's no pressure on me to say it. If it doesn't happen, it's not like, oh, fuck, I just said I was going to do it. I don't really care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I am pretty certain it's not going to get past the first round. Maybe this puts a fire in him and he really wants to come out hard now when he hears this, but I hope he does. I hope you bring that heat. I want it. I embrace it. But first round TKO or first round sub.
All right. So I'm going to take over the gypsy, Mr. Cajun, Mr. Chris. So you said that on my show first. So,
yes, sir.
So this time I beat you this time, Chris. Let's take that in perspective now.
Yeah.
Think of a new prediction now.
I know. I'm going to say something else when Caged in. So like one of you guys have it right.
Well, my next thing is what's your goal for, fights? How many fights do you plan on trying to get within 2023?
I was thinking about it. I think 4 would be a good number. Obviously, like before in the past, I've said things like, oh, I want to fight 5 or 6 times this year. And, I said that for this past year. Ended up only being 4 fights. And 4 fights is actually a pretty good spread amount of months in between stuff. So I think 4 is like a healthy number to say. So I'm going to say 4.
4. Okay. That works for me. You got to do all seasons though. Oh, so I'm gonna have to see you in a fucking blizzard, bro. Like
I'll fight every season, but every season is Gladiator season, so I can't wait for.
And it's gonna be awesome, and you definitely will be included of season 4. If you have 4 fights, you have to be at least on season 4 once in that year.
Let's do it.
So what's with the hats now, man? I don't think I've seen you rock hats before for a while.
I rock hats here and there, If I'm having a bad hair day, I'll definitely throw a hat on like today. But my buddy Tom, he doesn't fight or anything. He's just a buddy of mine, but I went to school with him. But he's going back to Colorado, and this was his gift he gave me before he left. So I just got it this weekend, actually. I like it. It's not bad.
Nice.
I'm trying to get to you, although you always rocking those hats.
I'm always bro. I have to have like a new one for every color and occasion and all that shit, bro. I'm like hats deep.
You're loyal to the hat game.
I am loyal to the hat game. I haven't made a logo one for me, but that's like putting out a bank loan to make one hat. So,
hey, if you make some hats for your own logo, you got your first customer right here.
Absolutely, and I appreciate that. Oh, I'll have to jersey swap. I'm making shirts pretty soon. So.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
But yeah. So January 7th, man. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy to see you coming back pretty much right away. I mean, you fought not too long ago. It was the 29th of October, so that's pretty quick. And I mean, you got some Rhode Island guys coming back. I mean, I know Pete's coming back. Don't know who he's fighting.
Yeah,
and I don't know who do you know anybody else on Lozon who's coming back in?
Sorry. So we got Peter Barrett. Hopefully Tyler will get a fight.
Joe Lozon.
Oh, imagine. There's definitely some more people coming through. I don't know. I know there's more Lozon guys coming on, but I can't think right now.
Thing that I don't like about Mike is he needs to put the names out sooner. Like, come on, bro. You can't tell me the last 2 weeks that this person's fighting. I need to know.
Yeah. He does keep some people in suspense a lot of the time when he dishes out like the fight card and all that. But I mean, I'm sure he's got like freaking such a heavy plate on him, so I kind of get it.
I know he's everywhere, bro. Like he has probably the best cardio in the building. Dude runs like unbelievably. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, brings the Bruins in town. Well, actually, Lally did that too. But yeah, so always a pleasure to have you on the show, brother. I wish you nothing but the best for this coming fight. Any good sponsors you want to throw out? Yeah.
Off the top of the head, I'll go with our friend Caged In with Chris DiCarlo. He's a good dude. He runs for those who don't know, He runs a podcast, much like MattieC. These guys, MattieC and Caged In, the two of the best in the biz. So definitely reach out to them.
We get along.
And we got Party Time Rental, which is my family's company. It's like a party rental business. So we got tents, tables, and chairs. We have Kelsey Sheehan Photography. She actually goes to Lowe's and MMA. She trains a little bit there, but she basically does wedding photography shoots. So reach out to her as well. She's unbelievable shots. Check her website out. Scott McNeil Landscaping. He's out of Drake, Massachusetts. I wrestled with him. Really hardworking kid, tough dude. And he does basically all of Drake's landscaping at this point. He's a busy dude.
Nice.
Let's see what else. U.S. Golden Pond, that's out of Manchester, New Hampshire. They have the best deals around, and they just had some Black Friday deals. But honestly, if you say, like, you know me, you might be able to get away with like making that deal last a little bit longer. So reach out to them and let them know that I sent you. And Invisaware, that's like basically they sell like jewelry parts. So like, say this is a product of Invisaware, and you're walking out of a bar at 2 a.m, you're a little like scared of some creepy people. You just click this little button inside the ring or whatever jewelry it is, and emergency services will come, as soon as they possibly can. It's a really good idea for a Christmas present as well, which is coming up. So reach out. Face Off Fight Co. That's a company made by Justin Simmons and Kyle DeAndre. And basically they're all about giving back to the fighters, and they're veteran owned and operated. They have good rash guards for jiu-jitsu and grappling and stuff like that. Good fight shorts too. They have nice hats. And if you use my last name, Valdina, at checkout online, you'll actually get $5 off your order. So do that ASAP. And I think I'm probably forgetting one, but you know what? I didn't come prepared this time, and I apologize for any companies I missed, but that's all I got right now.
Excellent. And I might need to get one of those rings, and then I press the button and you're my emergency service, bro. I might need you.
Dude, you do that. Go ahead. I'm fucking coming.
Well, so next we'll see Andrew in the new actually, we should have the time where last minute ticket sales. So I'll keep in my bio. If there's any tickets available with Mr. Valdina here, I'll send the link and everything. Are your ticket sales out right now or not yet?
Anybody that wants tickets, you can reach out to me, and I'm going to put yours aside and reserve them. I just don't have the physical tickets just yet. I'm sure I'm getting them like next week, the latest. So if you reach out, do it ASAP, because this is a new year, new card at Cage Titans, the most popular venue in the whole joint here. So you want to get your tickets ASAP, because they will sell out. We got some big fights already announced for that. So
yeah, and I already told you people a few names, and that's just Lowe's on. So
yeah.
So yeah, everybody, Andrew Gladiator Valdina right here, January 7th of the beautiful 2023 new year. And Andrew, thank you again. So we'll see you again at Cage Titans, and everybody, again, Gladiator, MattieC, and we'll see you guys later.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
All right, anytime, brother. We'll see you again.
All right.
Thanks for watching MattieC's Sports for You and Me. Make sure to follow Matty Cameron on Twitter at MattCameron23, or follow him on Instagram at MattieC23, or subscribe to his YouTube channel, MattieC's Sports for You and Me. Once again, thanks for watching.